Hey there guys, and you're here with the Alta News Meteorological Service. So this is a joint update on Tropical Storm Katia and also Hurricanes Irma and Jose. So at the moment, Katia has made landfall in Mexico and has been weakening steadily from a Category 2 hurricane. It is now expected that the storm has dissipated and is now moving far inland. Still just about a tropical storm, but I believe now that the next advisory, the storm may have dissipated, but we'll have to wait and see. Also, Hurricane Irma is a Category 4 hurricane. It actually just briefly re-intensified for a few hours to 160 miles per hour, so for a little while Irma was a Category 5. And Jose is behind Irma as well, on its final approach to the northern Leeward Islands, under a hurricane warning now. And also these islands have already been devastated by Hurricane Irma, which at the moment the warnings in effect are as follows. So for Hurricane Irma, there is currently a hurricane warning in effect for the central Bahamas and Ragged Island, and also in the northwestern Bahamas. Also in Cuba, there is the hurricane warning in the provinces of Camagüey. Sorry about pronunciation, I'm not very good with the pronunciation of these areas. And you've got Ciudad de Avila, and you also got Sancti Spiritus, Villa Clara, and also Matanzas. I can't pronounce it for the life of me. And then also in Florida, there is hurricane warnings between the Flagler and Volta county line southward around the peninsula to Anclote River. Also a hurricane warning in effect for Florida Keys, Lake Okeechobee and Florida Bay. And then also there's now a hurricane watch in effect for provinces of Hologuin and also Las Tunas, and also a hurricane watch in Florida north of Volusia, Brevard County line to Fernandina Beach, and also north and west of Anaclote River to Indian Pass. There's also a tropical storm warning in effect in Cuba in the provinces of Guantanamo, Holguin, Las Tunas, La Habana, and also Ciudad de la Habana, I don't know. And then there's also storm surge warnings and watches in effect for most of the Florida coast as well. And then also moving on to Hurricane Jose, there is currently a tropical hurricane warning in effect for Antigua and Barbuda, and also there's warnings in effect in the French islands of Saint Martin and Saint Barthélemy, and also in the Netherlands or Dutch territory of Saint Martin. There is currently a hurricane warning. And also hurricane watch in effect for Antigua, and also tropical storm warning in effect for Antigua as well. And then also the Sabah and St. Eustatius is also under tropical storm warning. And then also under tropical storm watch is the St. Kitts and Nevis Islands, and also the UK territories of the British Virgin Islands and Montserrat, and also the US territories of in the US Virgin Islands, St. Thomas and St. John, both under a tropical storm watch. Also, tropical storm watches still remain in effect in Mexico for Veracruz, from Rio Percuno to Puerto Veracruz, and also the storm is now moving inland and actually made a landfall as a weak Category 1 storm. But so far this season we have seen as follows. Well, we have seen 12 tropical depressions, 11 of which gone on to become tropical storms, 6 hurricanes, and 3 of which have gone on to become major hurricanes, which are Hurricanes Harvey, Irma, and Jose. And looking at the storms at the moment, the wiki page still has the storm up as a Category 5. It has now weakened down to a Category 4, and it's rather interesting, a story developing at the moment. Jose has already come really close to Category 5, I believe last night actually became intensified to winds of 155 miles per hour, so it was nearly a Category 5 as well. But I do believe now that that is unlikely, though everything's still possible. Storm still has winds of 150 miles per hour. All it has to take really is the hurricane hunters to go out and find the storm is Category 5. That is literally all that will need to happen for them to just to find the winds there. The gusts are well into Category 5 strength, with gusting up to 185 miles per hour. And it's just still very unprecedented what is happening at the moment. So you have Hurricane Irma currently located at 22.5 degrees north, 78.8 degrees west, moving west-northwest at 12 miles per hour, minimum central air pressure of 930 millibars, and a maximum sustained winds of 155 miles per hour, just under Category 5 strength. And then also Hurricane Jose, currently located at 17.5 degrees north, 60.3 degrees west, moving west-northwest at 13 miles per hour, minimum central air pressure of 940 millibars, maximum sustained winds of 150 miles per hour. Also, Tropical Storm Katia is moving inland now, currently located at 20.3 degrees north, 97.5 degrees west, moving west at 2 miles per hour. And also minimum central air pressure of 1001 millibars, and also maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour. And also the blurb from the National Hurricane Center says Katia beginning to stall near the Sierra Madre Mountains, which those mountains are literally, they will tear a storm apart, because it's because of the high ragged mountains. It actually does tear storms apart. It forms a sort of natural barrier. So say a hurricane struck there, I think Alex might have been in 2010, might have been actually rather quickly destroyed by those by the mountains there. Not confirmed, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. But I will look into it further, and there will be full reports coming out on Hurricanes Irma and Jose once they have dissipated. But that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys found it informative, and I will be doing another update as well in the next day or so. Though I'll wait and see what happens with Jose before doing another update. If it does become a Category 5, then there will be another update straight after it is upgraded. But we'll be waiting for the update to come through from RAM and the National Hurricane Center. RAM's expected around about 1300 British summertime, and then also the update from the National Hurricane Center at about 1600 British summertime. So we'll be waiting for those updates to come out. And I will keep you guys updated as this story does develop. But that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Auto News Meteorological Service signing off.